my YouTube friends. Thanks for joining me again. It's Ken on a mission. Currently in Dumaguete. For the last couple of hours, I'm leaving today. And I'm like 2 blocks from my hotel. This is kind of like a ground zero where I've done a lot of shopping and eating some food. You got Lee's Super Plaza over my shoulder. I bought a nice t-shirt, a Dumaguete t-shirt souvenir for about $6. There's a lot of nice, lovely working ladies in there. And I also bought a wallet there, like a real micro wallet, just to go out with some cash and ID and my room card. So it's a pretty cool place. They got a money changer in there. As far as big guys, you know, I'm 6'2", 215. They don't have clothes. It's really hard to get XL for me. Waist 36. It's anything bigger than that, it's gonna have a hard time. Shoes for you big guys, they don't go over 11, and it's scarce to have it even an 11. I wanted to pick up a nice looking pair of sandals, strap-on sandals, because I only have these Tommy Hilfiger sandals, and I wanted flip-flops with straps so I can dive into the water. They won't come off. But they don't have my size, and they were only like $14. Food choices. There is a food court in there. You got a Dunkin' Donuts right over there. You got Chow Fan. This is you know, like a Chinese restaurant. You got McDonald's. I think they just opened up. I got some pancakes there yesterday. They were kind of small for US standards, but it was cheap. It was only like 2 pancakes, extra syrup, a medium Coke, and a sausage. It only costs $2.80. Yeah, the soda was small. The pancakes seemed a little small, but hey, it's there. Pretty nice place. A lot of young students in there, and young people. There's a lot of universities here. And this place is pretty cool. And they got those guards there. Those police officers are in training. Hi guys, how are you? Good morning. You got those 4 police officers there, and they're in training. So they finished the majority of their law enforcement education, and they're doing field training. So the only weapon they have, guys, it's hard to believe, especially if you're back in the States and living in a rough part of town. They only have like bamboo sticks. They have holsters with no guns in them. They got magazine clips where you put your magazine, empty. They don't have pepper spray. They don't have, I don't even think they have handcuffs. And I was like, wow, there should have been at least one of you armed. And I talked to them a bit yesterday about America's crime, and told them what we do. And they seem very interested. They're young guys. They're all starting their career. They're in their early 20s. Very polite. And they said they have about 4 more months to go before they get pistols. I think they get Glock 19s. So this is pretty much a ground zero area. Your hotel. There's hotels all around here. There's a cafe called Ground Zero Cafe. It's about 4 blocks. I think it's on San Juan Street, and a lot of vloggers go there. A lot of vloggers. I saw one yesterday that lives down here, and I know Paul, old dog new tricks. He frequents that place, and a few other guys that I don't really know that well. So it's a cool place to go, and you can get some cake, coffee, and get a cold San Miguel. Other than that, I'm gonna walk by, and I'm gonna interact with these cops before I leave. I was looking for a 7-Eleven to get some juice, but it's just too far away. This is one of these tuk-tuks. They call these trikes. Yeah, there's another one. And these motorcycles they're like Hondas. They're like 20-year-old Hondas towing that little cab. Some of them are newer, like this one. Look, you got a Raptors. Oh man, that's pretty cool. Yeah, NBA Raptors design, and all of them have some type of unique name or number on there. Some of them are Pokemon. I've seen Spider-Man. I love Dumaguete. There's a pretty girl there going to work. And we got, this is an old school, old as the hills. Wow. I've seen newer ones, brand new ones. They only need a 5,000 peso deposit. It's about $100. They probably cost about $2,000. Here's another one, really old, needs a paint job. That one needs a Myco. This one says private. A lot of mopeds. All right, let's go. I don't have my external mic, so hopefully you're picking this up with all the traffic. And still have the effects of a cold and a dry cough that I just can't shake. I don't know where I picked it up, but every time I just try to overdose on vitamin C's, and one day I forgot to take them, the cough comes right back. You see there's a couple people here all on the street just begging. There's another one here. They're all hanging out. And some of them play musical instruments. All right, let me go talk to these Dumaguete PD 50. See if they want to talk to us briefly. I'm not gonna annoy them because they're on the job. So down that way is the water. I'm doing a video on down there of all the 5 top expat bars, and it's down here to the right in a little square. Hey my friends, good morning, how are you? Doing a little video. Yeah. Dumaguete, City of Police, very nice. How's everything going today? Everything alright?
Yes.
Hopefully we don't get rain. Yeah. How much training you have left to go? 4 months? 5 months? So by January? By Valentine's Day, you'll be ready, locked and loaded, right? With some Glocks? You get a brand new one? Or they give you used? Yeah. Wow. Yeah. All right, guys. Be safe. Good seeing you. You all look sharp. Be safe. Take care. All right. So we had a little interaction with the Dumaguete PD. They're very friendly, and I guess they don't talk to foreigners enough, you know. So they always like to interact. I did speak to one of them last night, PD officer. He was a full-fledged cop for 12 years, so he had a gun, no vest, just a polo shirt, handcuffs. He was sitting in a park, you know, watching the crowds, and I approached him. He was very friendly, and I told him, "What's up with the women that are homeless? They seem homeless. They're dirty, and they have a baby, like a months-old baby." With a sling, and they're hitting up all the expat bars because they know Americans go there and foreigners, and they try to get money from them because they know they have more means than the local Filipinos. So I told him, back in the States, if a woman was living on the street with a small baby, that baby would be removed from that woman, put in foster care. And even the women that have older children, like 7 or 8 year olds, they have them running around trying to solicit money from foreigners and so on. So it's like a perpetual line of poverty, from the grandmother to the granddaughter, the grandmother to the daughter to the granddaughter. It's just perpetual poverty. And if the government got involved, they could remove that child, put her or him in an orphanage, or have them raised, and they could try to break that cycle. And he told me that, which was strange, that they're not from here. They're not from Negros. They're from the other side, and they're kind of like a gypsy culture. They don't speak the same language. They don't understand each other. That's why a lot of them use sign language. They go like this for food, and this, and help me, and my heart, and the Filipino police don't even have a language with them. I don't know what that has to do with removing a child endangered. You know, a woman living on the street. I mean, that's pretty extreme. I don't know what the answer is. This is their culture. You know, I'm just a visitor here, but it's pretty sad. I saw that on Alona Beach, but the young girl that played the guitar, I'm putting a beautiful video up of Alona Beach. I think it's going to be called beach performers, so beach entertainers. I'm going to post it in a day or so. And I had a young lady, she was like 17, and she played ukulele very well. She sat down and played 2 songs for me. And another kid who was about 8, 9 years old did the same. And I gave them some pesos because they were trying. They had a trade. They were musicians and they were entertainers. And I have no problem giving money to them. And if they're really good, I even give them more. And the mother of these kids, or that daughter, she sold fruit. And I guess the daughter texts the mother like, hey, I just got 100 pesos from this American. So within minutes she showed up, took the money from her, left. She bought some fruit, you know, at wholesale, and then she was selling them on the city square, because I saw her later on, the same lady. So she had a business on one part of town. Her daughter was playing music on the beach, and she had another son running around like a little Ricky Martin, and he was hitting on his little guitar. I got videos of those kids. So it's just sad. There's a lot of poverty here in Dumaguete, and a lot of even hard-working Filipinos that you meet in restaurants and bars. And when you start telling them and you get to know them and you tell them your plans, like, hey, I'm going here, I'm here, have you been there? A lot of them haven't been anywhere because they just don't have the money to jump on a plane, or even a ferry to go to Siquijor, or a ferry to go from Dumaguete back to Bohol is 800-900 pesos. That might be a week of more than a week, maybe 2-3 weeks of pay. Yeah, it's sad. It's sad. This is their country, and they can't even explore it. It's so beautiful. Anyway, this is just a little morning walk in Dumaguete. I'm leaving in a couple hours. No more ferries for me. I took 2 ferries. I'm jumping on a plane heading north. Would I come back to Dumaguete? I don't know. I would like to explore the rest of the island. But the city, there's not really much here for me. All the expat bars, the people there, it's not my vibe. It's not my vibe. I've seen it, I've done it, it's time to move on. I'd like to go north or south of here and look around the island if I had a choice. Maybe later in next year if I come back and explore. Anyway, guys, hope you're having a good day, enjoying the content. This is Dumaguete. September of 2023. I'm Ken on a mission. I hope you like the content. Join me on the next video, guys. See you then.